What's up, guys? It's your boy here. As we all know, unfortunately, Stranger Things is ending. So with that said, we're gonna make a nice little movie night with, we got drinks. I'm gonna be making some cookies. So before we do anything, let's get a little bit drunk. First things first, I'm just gonna grab probably about like 6 or 7 blackberries. I'm just gonna muddle these puppies in there. Let's get a little bit of muddled lime in here too. So just like a nice little ring of lime. Get that muddled in there. All right, now for the good part, time to take a little booze cruise. I've got our lime juice that we've already squeezed out. I'm gonna do about 1/3 of a shot. Simple syrup. Hit about 1/3 of a shot as well. Always keep your station clean. And I'm gonna throw my ice in. Snap the top on. And shake it up. So we got our cup of ice. I'm just gonna pour it right over the top. And then we'll finish with a little lime soda topper. Cheers. Let's make some cookies now, pimps. So I'm gonna start out with 1 3/4 cups of flour. Half of a teaspoon of baking soda. We're gonna put in 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of our matcha powder. It does kind of just smell like straight up grass. Well, we'll see. And I'll just set that aside for now. Time to do our wet ingredients. 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. We're also gonna put in regular granulated sugar. And we're just gonna do 1/4 of a cup. A little over 1/4, but that's okay. Can't forget the secret ingredient, vanilla extract. Holy cow, 1 tablespoon? That's a lot. I guess it's not that much. Whenever you're baking, you always want to use room temperature eggs. Just leave it out on the counter, for like an hour or so before you start baking. All right, so before I start creaming the egg and the sugar together, I'm actually gonna melt our butter just so it's melted ahead of time. Perfect. It's got a nice melty consistency, but it's not like watery. So let's first mix this up. Let's throw our melted butter in. Can never have enough butter. Now take our dry ingredients and slowly fold that into our wet mixture here. So you can just work with like about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup at a time. I don't know what the difference between old-fashioned and new-fashioned is, but to err on the safe side, you should probably go with the old-fashioned ones. Even the packaging's old-fashioned. It calls for 3 cups of the oats. So there's 1. Let's start with 2 and see what that looks like. I don't know if I should put any more. It's pretty oaty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And this is where, you know, sometimes you just have to make an executive decision. And even though the recipe may call for something different, you just kind of have to feel it out on your own and do what you think is gonna be best for the recipe. Let's keep it at 2 cups and let's throw our chocolate chippies in. Now we're gonna start plating our little cookies onto our cookie sheet. I'm gonna start off with first putting this little rubber pad down. This will just help keep the bottoms from getting too burned. And I'm gonna spray it with some of this coconut oil spray. And now let's start putting our cookies on. Our hands are naturally warm, so what that does is it warms the butter up. So you don't want to just throw them in the oven right away. Before we do that, let's get these puppies in the fridge. That way they can cool down at least half an hour. All right, so our cookies have sat in the fridge and cooled down for about 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I preheated our oven to 350. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We've got the perfect snacks for our Stranger Things finale. I'm glad you could come out and join us. And until next time, peace out.
I'm ready to dig in.